What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing well. First off, I'd like to say that I hope everybody had a wonderful and safe 4th of July weekend. If you are here in the United States, and if you are elsewhere, I hope you are doing fantastic as well. So this morning I woke up pretty early, and I haven't done this in a while, but some Sunday mornings in the past I've gone to the Fort Worth Stockyards and done some photography out there. If you don't know what the Fort Worth Stockyards are, look it up. It's pretty cool. There's Billy Bob's over there. There's a bunch of restaurants. There's a lot of history there. Usually it's packed on the weekends and in the evenings. Usually it's pretty dead in the mornings. So a lot of times I like to get up on Sunday mornings and go out there when it's kind of dead and just walk around and get some shots of the scenery out there. So that's what happened this morning. So I went out there, and right before I left, I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a video of my trip. I've never really done a video like this before. Other YouTubers do it quite a bit. They film themselves walking around. It's a lot of hard work. But I was like, you know what? I'll take my tripod and I will shoot a couple of video shots, some footage of me out there. So I kind of just slapped this together last minute, and I want to just tell you about some of the gear that I used. So on the way there, I did a little bit of video with the Fujifilm X100f. This thing is not really known for its video capabilities. It's not that great at video. And then I also shot the Canon R. That's my main camera, my main digital camera. I don't do a ton of video outside of shooting these videos for YouTube, but I got a couple of clips of me holding the camera as I was walking through the streets. But the footage that you'll see of me in the car, that is with the Fuji x100f. The footage that you see of me coming down the stairs and then walking off, that is footage with the Fuji x100f. The two other video clips in this video are with the Canon R. Just a couple of tidbits of information. The settings with the Fuji, I wrote them down so I remember in this video. I shot it at full 1080p at 60 frames per second. It was in movie autofocus mode, set to multi. I'm not quite sure what that means. The mic level was set to 3. ISO, shutter speed, and aperture were all set to auto. I know that's kind of like a big no-no in the video professional world, but I set those to auto. I may play with them in the future. There was no external mic, so what you hear, if I add that clip into this video, what you hear when I talk is with the external mic. So yeah. And video for the Canon R, the settings were 1920 by 1080p at 60 frames per second. I did shoot that in manual mode. Shutter speed was at 1/125th of a second. Aperture was set to 8.0, and I adjusted the ISO as needed. So yeah. From what I understand, generally you want your shutter speed to be double your frame rate. So I had it at 60 frames per second, so I had set it to 1/125 per second as far as shutter speed goes. Anyway, that's kind of all of the technical info. I used the Canon RF 35mm f1.8 lens. Pardon me. The images I used for the video were JPEGs. I've got a custom setting in my camera that I go to for when I just want to shoot JPEGs and don't want to worry about RAW. So I have a black and white mode and a color mode, black and white setting and a color setting. During the course of this morning while shooting, in between going from video back to stills, instead of going to the black and white custom setting, I went to the color. So there are 2 images in here that are color. The rest of them are black and white. And then also another tidbit, I uploaded these JPEGs into Lightroom, and I tweaked the exposure a little bit, up or down. I didn't even move it a full stop either way. I tweaked the whites. I should say, I tweaked the highlights and I tweaked the blacks just a little bit. And then I added a slight vignette to each photo. And I think I adjusted the crop on a few of the images. Other than that, as far the clarity sliders, the dehaze slider, the texture slider, the contrast slider, I left all those alone. Vibrant saturation, I left those alone. So there wasn't much tweaking I did in post. So that being said, I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions about any of the gear, the Fuji x100f, the Canon R, or the 35mm lens, let me know. Leave your questions down below, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all take care. Fort Worth Stockyards. I apologize about the mic. It's just my Fuji X100 that I'm recording with. Hope you can hear this just fine. If not, I'll cut out the audio. But anyway, out here at the Fort Worth Stockyards, about to do a little bit of street photography on this beautiful Sunday morning. Enjoy the video.